Hello everybody, today I'm here with the next levels for Dr. Mario World, and we're starting off with showcasing Dr. Boo. Now like I said, today's Dr. Boo, and tomorrow we will have Dr. King Boo. But here's some of his animations here, and his skill is to clear out a 2x2 space somewhere on the screen, and it will aim for, something. It's not like Yoshi, or is it Toad, where it just hits random spots. It will actually aim for things on the screen that you need. So, for this first one here, we've got a good amount of locks that we need to get through at some point. And the nice thing is that Boo can actually help you get to those locks every once in a while. There's a chance that he will hit those locks for you, especially if there are some viruses near it. That'll probably increase the chance. But you really are just working your way down through this side here. There's not a lot to talk about. And then you kind of have a zigzag motion as well, going up and down. And there are some electric bombs as well that will help you clear out a lot of the viruses in your way, and also hit the other electric bombs and kind of set off a chain reaction of sorts. So here Boo hits some electric bombs, and you can kind of see that chain reaction like thing happening. And now this side opens up. Now I'm not sure if I've ever seen this clear condition before, but you need to hit everything that's iced. So you can see there are some crates here that are still iced that I need to work on. And for some reason, the first time I played this, there was like barely anything that was iced. Boo must have hit a lot of them for me. But this time around, I had to go and hit a lot of these myself. And I think I cut it close on points as well. The nice thing about Boo is that he's never really bad for a level. He will hit a spot and will clear out something for you every time he does something. So he's never like bad. It's just that sometimes some characters can be better. So this next stage is one that I had to play without Boo, but every other stage I was able to beat with him. Some of them were very close and some of them required a lot of luck. But this one, no matter how much luck, I really don't think Boo is going to help out all that much, just because it's the way that the stage is kind of laid out. But I went into it with the same strategy with Roy that I was using with Boo, which of course is just hitting the crates. And you can notice that you don't need to clear all the viruses, thank God, but you do need to clear all the crates, and you have to get all the viruses at least out of their barrels so they can get bubbled and move down so that the blue coins will be triggered. Remember, you don't have to actually kill the virus to get the blue coins underneath them, you just need to move them. So that can be a strategy that you try to implement. Like right there, that blue one moved and you got the blue coin underneath. But you can also try and clear them if you'd like. Which will also help out with the barrel or the crate clearing. Now, if you're using someone other than like Roy, or someone that can clear the crates, obviously, that's kind of the main thing, is hitting these viruses next to the crates. But when you have someone like Roy, like look at all the crates that just went out. Clearly, Roy is the best character bringing in for this, and it's a completely different level when you're playing with him because it just makes the level so much easier. He kind of is overpowered in this stage, I guess I should say. But yeah, the experience of playing this level without Roy is a lot different, which kind of is unfortunate that I didn't bring in like Wario or something to do it, because it is a lot different if you don't have Roy. But basically it is the thing that I do every once in a while where basically you need two capsules lined up with the virus that is near the crates there, and you're just lining them up, and you will have crates left over at the end as well. And remember, all I have left now is to hit all these viruses once, and that will allow me to get all the blue coins. So I just need to get this bubbler activated, and it will move that red one for me. I was a little worried on points because look at how many I needed, but I had a lot of points from the capsules remaining, so it went well. You don't score a lot when you bring in Roy, but the capsules will make up for it. So now we're going to change back into Boo for this next one here as soon as it loads. So going back to Boo. All of these took multiple tries to beat with Boo. I never beat one on my first try, but I was able to do it for sure. And some of them felt like it was actually going to be impossible, and then I just got a super lucky round. Like this one, for example. And this one has one of my least favorite, what is it called? I guess not an obstacle. I can't think of the word I want to say for it, but the extra point boost pieces are what I don't really care about this stage and most stages that have it. But in my experience, going for that red one is just going to be a waste of capsules in the long run. And I try to go for this yellow one as quickly as I can. And I am able to get to it fairly quickly, so that's nice. Now Boo opens up that one section for me, which is an actual nice thing about Boo, is that he allows you to get down to the bottom section if you need to. I can't even remember if I actually hit that blue extra capsule piece or not. But at this point, oh yeah, I definitely do. Because that opened up all of that bottom section there. Now I just need to get rid of this red, and then I can bring down 2 blues to do the rest of it. And again, Boo is actually pretty helpful in this one because there's a lot of sections that are kind of just awkward to get to, and Boo will obviously clear them for you if you need him to. So at this point I have a lot of red that I don't need, and this is pretty much the stupidest thing I could have done, but I just got rid of 2 red capsules there. In the long run I don't really need reds, but it is just a dumb thing to do. Up here on this red I'm ready to get a double, which is coming up, but of course Boo gets rid of it for me. So now I really don't need reds again, so I just come up and hit this crate for really no reason. And then I start working on this bottom corner because that's going to be the most awkward place to get to. I only have blues and yellows left, so I need to really focus on getting these done. But I noticed that I almost have Boo's skill, so I decided to try and go for this yellow one first, which will most likely give me enough points I need to get a skill. And then of course he clears out one of them, but he can't do both because it's only a 2x2 space. So now I just need some more blues to bring in there. And I was worried on points on this one as well. I think I was cutting it very close. But again, it worked out. Actually, I might not have been cutting it close. I think I actually cleared it pretty healthily. But yeah, I had 18,000 points. I was well over halfway, and I got 9,000 extra. So that doesn't really make sense for it to be cutting it close, if that makes any sense. This one I only had to play twice, and I think that was simply because I didn't completely understand the rhythm or anything of how to do it. And also I got very lucky with some of the colors I get here. Like I get 2 double yellows, which is so beneficial and makes it go so much nicer. Because you're kind of following this path along the outside at the beginning, hitting all the coins so that you don't waste your time later trying to get to the other coins. This is another stage where you don't actually have to clear out all the viruses, only the coins. So obviously all the block side coins and all of the purple coins outside. Baby Wario might be good for this one, but Wendy would probably be better because Wendy hits all the blocks at once, and Baby Wario only hits a specific spot, and the purple coins will be really easy to get, so you really only need to hit the blocks anyways. Going back to what I said about Boo's skill, it can be helpful in all stages, which is why I was able to beat most of them with him. Where someone like Baby Wario, whose skill, if there aren't any coins in the stage, literally does nothing. It's nice to be able to showcase characters like Boo, because he will do something in every stage, you know. He will help me out in some way. Even if it's not enough, it is nice to at least feel like you have a chance of beating levels when using his skill. Like, he can hit some of these blocks for me as we go. Especially if there are some near some viruses, he's more likely to hit those blocks. I'm probably not going to get rid of all the viruses, so eventually he'll start just aiming for the viruses. But like right there, he hit some of those blocks for me and got that final one at the bottom. So I don't even need to go down there anymore. So he can definitely be helpful. Again, he's not the most beneficial in pretty much every stage he's in. I don't think I'd ever recommend bringing him in over anyone else. But again, for showcasing purposes, he's pretty good. He's better than a lot of them for sure. And I've kind of just been saying this because this stage is pretty tedious, honestly. Like right now, I'm literally just trying to find ways to get into these final blocks here. So there, I hit that one. Now I need to get to this red one somehow, so I use a single capsule to get in that way. And again, Boo came in clutch with that hit because that allows me to get plenty of points to get 3 stars. Again, it looks like I was cutting it very close because I had 17,000 at the halfway point, and I got 16,000 for points. So I think I cut it very close on that one as well. And his final skill there actually probably allowed me to get 3 stars in the long run. And this one as well I thought might be impossible with Boo, but I tried it 3 times I believe on the last one. Around the second one I was very close, which is why I thought I'd try it one last time. My strategy at the beginning was to just get the stage moving, you know. You want to have a lot out in the open and to let the stage start scrolling, even though it is kind of pointless because it is tied to the amount of capsules you bring out, and you're not bringing any out when you already have a bunch out. Anyways, like you can see, it's not going to scroll anytime soon because I'm using all the capsules I already brought out. But once I get rid of all of these, then I should bring out a bunch more. And if I don't, then I should have, because you really just want to keep the stage scrolling as often as possible. At some point there will be some cannons that'll come in and some bombs and electric bombs. And if you hit the cannons right away when there's nothing to clear with them, you're kind of just wasting them. You know, there's wasted potential, and that's a waste of capsules as well. So if you can allow the stage to scroll for a while before clearing the cannons, that will be the most beneficial to you. Now Boo will obviously go for some of those cannons as you play it, so you don't really have that option every time. And also, if you have a huge line like I do here, you might actually want to go for it, because I don't want to get a game over either. Like right there, Boo hit that cannon there, which I can't do anything about. I'm obviously going to trigger his skill so that it can start charging up again. That's also kind of wasted potential to not use his skill right away. But now we're getting pretty close to the ending. There are going to be some bombs and electric bombs that are coming in. And the best thing to do again is to let the stage scroll before clearing them, especially the electric bombs, because there will be floating viruses at the very end of the stage that will be a little bit tougher to get rid of. You know, the electric bombs will often target them, and we'll get them out of the way right away and start getting them moving. But they're also very easy to hit at the beginning, so you might want to go for the floating viruses before you hit the electric bombs. I don't know, there's a lot to think about. But at this point here, I want to get rid of this one up top first to allow the stage to scroll a little bit more, because we're so close to seeing the entire thing. There's like one more row left. So we just want it to scroll at this point. I throw out a bunch of stuff, and there we go. We can see the entire stage now, so now we don't have to worry about getting it to scroll. And basically, what I'm doing now is just trying to be as efficient as possible and getting to those floating viruses as soon as I can as well. Because those are the things that are going to be raining on stage when everything else is cleared. The keys will pretty much go themselves. You know, there are some things that are covering it, like these bombs are kind of in my way, which is kind of awkward. But let's see, now Boo clears out this spot, which is kind of a poor one, to be honest. But he does that for me. Now everything here is opened up. Now I have a jumble of capsules that are pretty much wasted because I brought them all down here. And then I bring these over here, and unfortunately Boo actually hits the bomb instead of the virus, which is not what I wanted. And I use a rainbow capsule, which is also really dumb as well. But then I bring these down, and I'm like, please spawn near it, so that I can use this final capsule here to get that done with. So there was some luck involved at the end, and also a lot of mess-ups on my end. But Boo is definitely possible to use for that one. And you don't have to worry about points. This is kind of why he's possible. As long as you beat the stage, you'll do fine. So those are the 5 levels. Like I said, tomorrow will be Dr. King Boo, and then the rest of the levels just with probably Wario or anyone else who helps. But yeah, I hope you're excited to see King Boo. I'm sure a lot of you have him already anyways. But for those of you who don't have Boo, maybe this was a fun showcase. This time I have time to say thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon, and by soon I mean tomorrow, for the rest of the levels. See you then. Goodbye.